All right, man. Back with another Oakland Athletics franchise series. And we back at as you can see, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 5, but you see those three ribbies. And if you want to figure out why, let's go watch the episode before this one. Josh Hader is doing his thing. 4 wins on the year. He's slowly becoming just in real life, Josh Hader's one of the top closers, but with us on the Oakland Athletics, this series is almost becoming like if we go to extra innings and Josh Hader is in, good luck. Like all honesty, good luck getting a win. So we did make a few call ups for a few players. I feel like was ready to come up. We also got rid of a player here.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is
Since
your
we got
Wednesday
that new
edition
rule
of
in
Inside
effect,
the Show.
I am taking
Starting out
advantage
west
of
in the American League, the A's combined
that
for
I
a
made, but
four-hitter
honestly,
as they got the victory in extras against the
all
Angels
the content even
5-1.
better. The whole Oakland
The Seattle
Athletics
Mariners
better
picked
and
up
just give us
14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting
with our
Giants
rosters and our young
13-7.
prospects. So
The Friars pounded out
this is
17
who we
hits in
traded.
this one as they
We
got
got
the
rid
win
of
in a
Brantley,
laugher against the Rangers
sent him back to
9-2.
the Astros, and we got
The
Gray
Astros knocked
Kessinger.
out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the
It's like a
Pirates at
28-year-old
PNC Park
shortstop.
5-3. It was their fifth straight
Not
victory.
sure what we're gonna do.
The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as
Yeah,
they dismantled the White Sox
That's the
7-0.
only trade we made.
The New York
We made a few call-ups that I address here in this game. Got Blackburn on the mound versus Sandoval, so I was actually wrong. Tyler Anderson isn't the best pitcher on the the Angels right now. It might be Sandoval. So we gonna go with those pretty yellow and green. While here in Anaheim, California, Paul Blackburn, one of the Oakland A's all-star pitchers. So yeah, we brought up Greg Dietzman. Let's see, he can play a little bit of first base. I forget sometimes that Soderstrom can actually play center. Gotta keep that in mind at all times. So we're gonna bring in Dietzman. In place for Dermis Garcia. Let him get some reps. He's already been a former MLB player. Chicago Cubs got rid of him. We made use of him. Put him in the AAA system. He was hitting pretty good. So I figured, why not bring him up, man? I want to leave him in the AAA system when he can definitely be part of our season for now. Anyway, back at it. Take game for one. Looking to take game two. Looking to get a sweep, hopefully. Trout's on fire. Matt Chapman struggled heavily yesterday with the pitcher we had on the mound. Hopefully he can get back to it, man. Hopefully we can get back to it. Kemp is struggling mightily. It's kind of crazy that I have him in the order before Butler, who's probably one of the second best hitters as
And
far
welcome
as
into the ballpark. Happy to have you with
First one
us.
is, of course,
An AL
IKF.
West matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels.
Shout out to TBD who gave me a follow.
First pitch
too.
coming your way next.
Very appreciated, man. I'm on the road to trying to grow this channel. Thank everybody who invested. Not even invest, man. Invest your time, most importantly. And
About to get started here and towing the slab.
It's truly
Patrick
appreciated. It'll
Sandoval.
probably always
What do you have on him?
Not even probably.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
These are the best moments right here.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Clark Elliott.
But I'm still here consistently. I do in due time. It's a lot of great content. I'm not the only one.
A wide to kick the pitch.
I might be able to get something. First pitch.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
But I'm going to be
a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's a hit. I like
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Second in the American League in hitting. Foul ball there.
Fouled out off there. I didn't really commit to that swing there.
The 0-1. Bounce to third.
So we ain't able to
Chapman over to first in time.
Which I'm glad.
That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Chance to add a ribby to his stats here.
There's a strike.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Terrible.
And there's a ball. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone.
Let's go.
A 2-run shot, home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
Man, we have a whole episode dedicated to Tyler Soderstrom and his bat. Just his overall presence on his Oakland Athletics team. That was a monster. That was dirty, bro.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
I like.
So 1 out, nobody on.
Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
So
swing and a miss.
Get another ribby. He got 2 ribbies and another home run to add to his stats. So Shea Langoliers.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's why I
well,
have.
It's a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups.
So
probably won't see another one here.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, so far. Here in Anaheim,
ball.
Can't get too ahead of ourselves. We only got a lead.
Next pitch is outside.
Watching up to this point, you can understand my my joy.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Nothing worse
So up next, Esteury Ruiz.
being struck out with your bat on the shoulder, swinging at a pitch that's nowhere near the zone.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And striking out like it's terrible. All right, I got Ruiz leading the NL and the MLB.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Well, of course, we do.
And that one lifted in the air center field.
Mike Trout
Pulls it in on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top.
Nasty. All right.
Bottom of the 1st. And now the shortstop, David Fletcher. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. That misses. Ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Dirty.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Dirty, bro.
Batting second.
So now the DH spot, number 9.
All right.
Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. And that's in for a strike. Blackburn,
like that.
A guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely to play. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Almost did that.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Especially when he's hot, bro.
Runner on the go. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Matt Chapman stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
So, got to run in score position. Mike Trout on the base with great speed.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
And now the count is even. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure.
Goes to second, safe there. Did you ever really need a Q to be more aggressive?
What's up?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Out to short, and it gets by him. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. In there, he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Excited.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. He'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now the 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the runner in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Got to redeem us in some type of way.
And a pitch. Now one miss. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch.
Wasn't able to get him to chase. Random Richie.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That's
really
not
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
What do you got against us, though?
And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Max Stassi in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ground ball right side. Soderstrom steps on the bag.
Get out of that jam.
That ends the frame. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. We are tied 2-2.
All good.
And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Austin Martin, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Puts it away for the out.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
So digging in, Greg Deichmann.
Greg Deichmann.
And first offering
Man,
is
looks
fouled
like Aaron
off.
Judge up here, bro. I don't even know how tall he is, but he was breaking it for the play.
That's inside.
Figure out why not.
Tied up here in the early
Why
going.
not bring him up? It's time, man. Left him in the AAA the whole season last year.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
Buried him in AAA.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good
Brett
take.
Phillips is also a guy we have on his team that I want to find a way to get out more defensively.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit.
And that's a good
So a
hit
man
by
aboard
Dykes.
now with one away.
He was a little faster. Probably could have been a two-bagger.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Tony Kemp. The pitch. Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Next
Stay alive
is
there.
fouled back. Dykeman leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses. 2 and 2. Got him.
Whoa.
And 2 away now.
He got me there. He caught me sleep.
Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. Ground ball left side. They take the force out,
Made it a
and
little
that is
interesting
that.
there. Wasn't able to get much though.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Jordan Luke lowers up and he goes home. Wow. So this is the aim.
On to the third inning. Digging in for Oakland, Clark Elliott. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Good eye right there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he deals. And that's outside. And there's ball 4.
Ready, so we get a 4-pitch walk there.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
IKF steps up.
Connor Falefa swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time
That's a
today.
good high heater right there, Mom. Got me chasing.
Next pitch misses, and
chased
that
that time,
is
but-
ball 1.
1 and 1.
At the belt and fires.
Oh.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one is inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Alrighty, full count here. Let's see if we get something to hit and maybe get a walk here.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That was something you could hit right there, but I was a little too early there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
So I went from being early.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's the result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
1-0.
Elliott stands at first with one out. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Probably should have swung it out right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Elliott around second, headed for third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
Shea Langoliers stuff.
And now Shea Langoliers. Bounce to the left side.
Man.
No throw. He's safe at first. Tags the runner for one.
What just happened there, bro?
Next up for the A's, Esteury Ruiz.
Once again, the weird base runner that's been going on a lot of teams continues.
On the ground to third. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Once again, though,
that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Like I'm not sure why did Soderstrom get thrown out there when he didn't have any need to.
Set for the bottom of the third. Randall Grichuk now.
Angels, the right fielder.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The right-hander back to work.
Right, Blackburn.
That's down and in. Grichuk measures 6 feet 2 inches. 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
And it's 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Nasty K right there. Send him back to the mound.
Stassi comes up to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And ball one. Stassi in his 8th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2009. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still,
so,
1-2 count.
They've been struggling with the high heater, the high fastball. That's why I decided to throw it again there.
And now 2-2.
Was able to foul that one back though.
Next one just misses. Full count now.
Got a full count.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Right through there. Got now 2 away.
Another nasty K right there.
The batter, number 2.
And next for LA, Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo.
All right, we're going to go fastball, bottom of the zone here.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
The high heater gets
chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Angels are.
I think that's 3 Ks.
New inning getting started. Striding to the plate now for
Try
Oakland,
to get back
Austin
in this game,
Martin.
bro. I feel like we can.
And the
I know
pitch.
we can.
And a foul ball.
I can't be late on pitches like that.
You know,
though.
these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Outside.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Josh Hader wins the April Pitcher of the Month, and we are very appreciative of that. Kind of lets him know maybe he did sign with the right organization, because in the free agency it probably looked like a money grab. But he's thriving over here, and we're benefiting from his pitching
The
and
line of the
outfield,
pitch.
greatly.
Gets
Stay
a
alive
piece and stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Struck
Got
him
that
out
time.
swinging.
Chain.
Pulled the
Good
string on the changeup. So now here's the DH, Greg Deichmann. And he's already singled in this game. And the first offering is not close. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Tried to wait on that one.
No trouble
That was
here.
very
Puts it
hittable.
away for the out.
Early on
2
that
away
one,
down.
So didn't get the result I was
Digging in
aiming
for Oakland, Tony Kemp.
Wanted to go yard
Caught
there.
looking his first time up. And he dodges that fastball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Kicks and deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. On the ground right side.
Oh, we get
can't
it.
pick it up cleanly.
If he was able to grab that cleanly, that probably would have been an out just due to Tony Kemp's speed. Is that considered an E4 or is it a base hit?
Next up for the.
Let me see. Okay, so that's considered a hit. We need that. Tony Kemp is struggling.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Did I really miss that?
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
That's what happened when you missed the slider, man, that you were supposed to hit.
The A's strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, now batting Jordan Luplow.
The left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Here comes a pitch. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fletcher, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low.
Don't want to throw anything.
One down, bases empty. Here. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At bat.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
See if we can work our way into a full count.
Kicks and fires.
Maybe get him to swing.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here.
We leave, man.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit.
Sinker.
Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Bases empty, 1 away. Number 9.
Sounded like good
ready
contact,
to hit.
but I thought it was maybe a fly out. What was our run?
There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
So, add a little bit more insurance to the lead here. Still
Comes
got
up
a lot of
empty
time.
on the swing, 0-2 now.
Just yet. Still got a lot of time to make a comeback, but obviously we're gonna need better pitching and better execution at the plate.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Blackburn is getting a little gas here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And it's down on strikes. Now 2 out. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1.
You really just got to hope the best.
Well, singing Mike Trout. The resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever.
Let's go. We got.
That's his second strikeout.
Struck out Mike Trout.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
He became an All-Star a year or 2 ago. Gives up a homer, but strikes out one of the biggest bats in the lineup.
Welcome back, Top 5. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Clark Elliott. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Wasn't able to get anything out of that hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So up next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Into center.
Lucky.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That sounded good.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Tyler.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. Ball 1. And that one missing low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. Out towards left center. Luplow makes the catch, inning over. And the A's are gone in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Shea Langoliers. Next pitch is popped up.
Why did I swing at that?
Fletcher squeezes it, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Too early either way.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz, in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. They say he went.
No
Where
check.
do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Bounced out to short.
Yeah, they
Whips it to
better
first.
get rid of it fast.
And a couple of quick outs.
Social respect to the man.
Austin Martin.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Martin up next for the A's.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Martin measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Choke up there.
That one out to right. Grichuk sizing it up. No
So,
trouble
this
here.
swing
Puts
is
it
pretty
away for
solid.
the out.
Just haven't been able to get anything out of it.
Well, we go
I think
bottom
it's time to
6.
give Paul Blackburn a relief. We don't got anybody warming up, so let's throw Sam Mole out there.
Have a left fielder, Jordan Luplow. Sam Mole will take over here.
All right, 1, 2, 3 in there.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels,
Jaime
Jaime
Barria.
Barria. He
kinda
last
like left
pitched 4
Sandoval
days
out
ago,
there.
so he should feel pretty fresh. Deichmann, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Righty to the plate. That one missing inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1.
Finds it again, gets us swinging early. Full count here. Stay alive, Deichmann.
Righty delivers. The punch out there.
That
Down
was a
on
very
strikes,
hittable pitch.
and he knew it.
No, just couldn't
what I
pull the
was
trigger
thinking
on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Yeah, I
Did
was
not
frozen,
expect that
sure.
location, in my opinion.
On the ground.
All right, some soft contact there.
The throw to first.
Did not worry about the
And
speed
2
it
away
took
to
him.
start the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed
Yeah,
with this
at
guy's
some
internal
point,
clock.
we're
He
trying
knew
to
he
feel
had
that second
plenty of
base
time to take that
position.
extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And the batter
I thought
now,
I thought-
Lawrence
yeah,
Butler.
Robert Poisson should be coming up.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think I missed a few homers that Lawrence Butler was supposed to get this game.
Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Trevor Rosenthal, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. In the air, left field. Luplow makes the grab. And that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now here is Mike.
The center fielder.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a ground ball to first.
Ground out there.
Soderstrom takes it to the bag and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Called strike right there.
Jammed him up there.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Look
He
at
was
that.
looking for something else because he gave up
Not
on
a
that
good
pitch a little
pitch
earlier. It
location
was
there.
right down
You
Main
got
Street.
away with one.
Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at
Got a
bat.
full count.
And now the lefty popped up to the left
Yeah,
into
pop
foul
up there.
ground. Martin has it sized up. 2 up, 2 down.
Martin
The
gets
first
it.
baseman, number 23, Brandon Drury.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Swings and
0-1.
misses.
Way
It's
ahead
0-1.
there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the 0-1.
Drag 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was nasty. So we
Angels
got
held
capable
in
pitchers,
check.
bro.
But they still lead it
But they
6-3.
want to. Sam Mola stepping it up. Been a little iffy about him, thinking maybe we need to look to move him, but we drafted him.
Welcome back, and a
They
new arm
may
on the
wanna
mound to
keep
start
him
the
for
8th.
the most part.
Jose Quijada. This
Like I
southpaw's
said,
been really
make
good
trades.
against
It'll
left-handed
be mainly
hitters.
for like prospects.
Elliott
players that
now
don't
at the
get
plate
much,
as he
time
swings
on
through
the
strike
team
1.
they're at.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Big names.
In for a strike. And it's nothing
Something
in
like
2.
that, it'll have to be
Well, it's
free
critical
agency.
right here that they bear down and turn in
But I
some
do
quality
have,
at bats. Try to
no
chip
more than
away at that
20
lead, because if it gets to the ninth,
For
that
anybody
closer's
that we
coming
signed
in.
in free agency. But with the signings that we just made last year, I don't
The
think
wind of
we're
the
going to look to
pitch.
make too many signings here.
Fights that
Unless
one
we
away,
can get
still
good
1 and
value
2.
for a player. Like I think Juan Soto is a free agent, but that's
Left-hand
so far
hitter waits.
ahead.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to
Think about
even the
that too
count.
much. We got a draft class that we got to attack and get best players out of to bring to the system.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Right
Chase
there,
the
bro.
fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Chase the fastball there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Rengifo moving under it, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ball lifted left
Does that
field.
get down? Nah.
Luplow makes a nice running catch.
So
back here at Angel Stadium, out of the bottom of the
up and down here. We'll bring out Zach Jackson here.
Your attention,
Give him
please.
some reps.
Now pitching for
He does pretty good there.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal.
Trevor.
And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, out towards left center.
Man, I was trying to smoke.
Trout makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 1.
Yuri Ruiz now at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Rosenthal in his 10th season.
Not even close.
He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Edge of the zone for a strike.
Right.
And now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That by me
On a
there.
night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Austin Martin up next for the A's. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby.
This series is
Talk to you
tied
soon.
1-1. Let's see if hopefully we can win this series. We have a good chance to. We wasn't just getting smoked at the plate. We just wasn't able to get the type of hits they were getting. Like I said, it's all about adjusting, man. Hopefully we can adjust in this next game. Take this series. Keep them from moving over us in the standings, which they already do. But we have a good chance of getting one right back and winning this series with Nola taking the plate, honestly.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so
Just about set to go and getting to start. Reed Detmers. What's the word on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Clark Elliott now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Left-hand batter waits.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a big swing and a miss. Throw to first. Save. He's on following the drop, third strike.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. Strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch, not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he chases a high fastball there. Singy, Reed Detmers, 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. You're talking about a guy who was a really good player at Louisville, and in his rookie year, he authored a no-hitter. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and in that rookie year with the nasty curveball, struck out 122 in 129 innings pitched. That's almost a strikeout per inning.
An Illinois kid, but he grew up a Cardinals fan. When he was 11, the Cardinals won the 2011 World Series, and that's when he became a die-hard Redbirds fan. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Good eye right there. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Digging in, Yuri Ruiz. And that one fouled off.
So, yeah, IKF goes.
Pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. He's in
still
there.
A bag there. I probably should have just
needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Honestly.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
The hit column, first big league hit. Not only is it a big league hit,
so he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just in.
Now this one gets through.
Of course,
Ruiz headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 4-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make a
Not
pay.
only do we start
so first and second with one man gone. Here's the second baseman. On the ground, 2 ball.
Won't be a double
over to
play.
First. He's out.
That's all we can ask for. The Butler steps
up next for the A's. First pitch just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left side. Ward drifts towards it.
So,
and that
late contact
there. Inning.
Trying to smoke that one. Bring
9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels coming up. Back in Anaheim, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
So in now for the Angels, Dave.
One, two, three.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Clark Elliott.
Clark Elliott.
Detmers back to work. And that one a little bit high. In the air, right field. Grichuk drifts towards it.
A good swing.
And out number 1
Just
on
wasn't
the
able
grab.
to produce much power with it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa digs in now. He's already homered in this one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
It's a good pitch bomb right there.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Got him swinging.
He got me again. Some good pitches, man. I must admit.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
Soderstrom.
Swing and a base hit.
Get a single right there for Tyler Soderstrom.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over.
For an all-star.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
I don't think he's a rookie anymore.
This one in the air, center field.
But
Trout is there.
In that race of batting titles, man.
He's got
been
it.
hitting pretty
and
solid.
That is out number 3. 1. Back here at the ballpark.
3.
So
And
really good
welcome
outing
back.
for
Top half of the
Aaron
third inning. Digging in for Oakland, Yuri Ruiz. Detmers back to work. Good eye right there.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drury racing over to make the catch.
That was a
Just
good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And there's a foul ball. Martin, in his rookie season, batting sixth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020.
Or pulled it too much there.
Next offering misses down and away.
You're wondering how Austin Martin got here? Watch the previous video.
So now 1-2.
I'm chasing.
Clearly he was sitting on a
chasing.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Man. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there.
I think
that
got
to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Garcia in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Martin, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Don't try to steal one with Martin here.
Got him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's Tony Kemp.
Safe and
rolled
sound.
out to second in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial.
You know what? We do have Poisson here that is probably going to get that second base spot from Tony Kemp for a little bit.
Still offering. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Robert Poisson looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Call-ups also.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Great addition to this team. I felt like he was ready.
That misses the zone.
Very good
it's
in
a ball and 2
AAA,
strikes.
hitting about 300 average. Had about 15 ribbies in about 20 games. So.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Staying in the game on defense, Robert Poisson. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Ready. So
Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit.
Making this MLB
and that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Next pitch is popped up. Connor Falefa makes the catch.
There's
one
well
gone.
here.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Logan O'Hoppe steps up.
That's down and in.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a little bit high.
Thought we was going to catch the top of the zone there.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Right at the bottom. Let's see if we can get him to swing.
Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Right now.
There's a swing and a drive.
And you see why.
That's back there. And that one is gone.
Again, bro.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitter. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Can't give him no momentum, though.
And now here is
has had a
number 9
part here.
in there for strike 1.
A lot with leads that he probably shouldn't. So any minute he's showing us that he's about to implode, we will get him out there. But he's our ace pitcher, so
out to short, and it's through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
And of course, here comes the heart of the order.
Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Wins over here, man.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
We got to fight for everything.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast.
David Fletcher is not playing
it's now 4-1.
Goes yard again. I don't know what got into this guy, man. We need to make sure
as we go to the top of the fourth. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Lawrence Butler. And a pitch. And that's outside.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Got it.
And 1 out now.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Elliott, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, we almost fell over the plate. How bad we wanted that one.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I missed another one, bro. What is going on here?
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Gotta get
1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
Angels are knocking on the door.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next offering upstairs. Center field. Trout sizing it up.
Look at that, man.
Brings it in. And that's the inning.
Still wasn't able to get it out the park. That's
back here at Angel Stadium. Welcome back.
Right,
we go to the top of the fifth.
Game.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And down on strikes he goes. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Tyler Soderstrom there.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jimmy Herget up and loosening in the pen. Castro warming up as well. The 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's hard hit on the line. Ward grabs it on the run.
Thought we got him there. That was hard.
Brett Phillips up next for the A's. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one off the mark.
Quite sure we had an injury take place. Let me look at this. So, quite sure Ruiz went down again. That sucks to see, but Brett Phillips is very good in the outfield.
And a pitch.
It's crazy because I was just talking about trying to get him
2 balls and no
in
strikes.
the lineup somehow, and unfortunately it comes at the expense of one of our players' health, one of our great players' health.
And that misses off the outside
great
edge.
Speed, not bad at batting at all. Ricky, I almost actually called him Ricky Anderson, but that's the Yuri Ruiz.
And a 4-pitch walk.
You get a 4-pitch walk there.
Definitely lost the handle
But at least
during
I know
that
with Brett
sequence.
Phillips,
4 pitches for the
hit
walk,
is not
and that
always
last
there.
one didn't even
Yeah,
threaten the
down the
zone.
level
Catcher
defense
might want to go
out there.
talk to
We
him.
need defense, honestly.
Out to short. And that is that.
Get a ground out there.
The A's strand.
2-point lead.
Back in Anaheim.
We really need you, Nola. Do not fold, bro. He stays solid there.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jimmy Herget.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Garcia at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And strike two.
You almost got me out front there.
The pitch. And now the count is even. That one missed. And a pitch. Sneaks through, base
Get a
hit.
single there.
So a man on base to start
That's
the inning.
great, Garcia.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at
second at bat here.
108 miles per hour.
Now it's going to be Robert Poisson. And the first offering is not close. Herget, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Miguel Castro getting loose out there. 1-1 now. Just missed.
Nasty
So
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
6-round picks for days, but they always turn out pretty good.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Stay alive there.
Next one is off the plate, and a full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And that one hammered. Grichuk reaching back towards the wall. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
I'm happy he was able to get back there. What is up with the
Next
base
up for the
running
A's,
going on?
Lawrence
I'm
Butler.
so confused today. Maybe I need to go check on my settings or something. Usually the runners auto run back once they realize that it's
Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches,
like
210 pounds, and he's
there.
usually in right today, starting in left.
Don't play. I don't understand.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
I think the base runner is not going to focus there.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fletcher over to second. What a double play that was.
Double play, but wasn't able to.
Back here at the ballpark.
Herget gets out of that one. 1, 2, 3.
Miguel Castro takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Clark Elliott. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's dealing though. Clark Elliott is 0-3 right now.
And that's outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yeah, that was gas.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days.
That was a good K-Brown.
When you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man,
oh, this one high and deep. Way back
got
there.
another one.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
He keeps stealing. Like, this guy just keeps taking home runs for us, man. Every time I think we got
and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
I mean, that wouldn't be a home run, but he's taking hits away and everything. So
that misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Thought we were going to be able to flex.
Off of first
Tyler
with 2 away.
From having another home run here.
Misses inside, and now 2-0.
Not sure why he's quick pitching. We don't really steal too much for IKF base.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out
appreciate
walk.
Respect. They know we're not
interesting. He went with the off
for
speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the
Brett
fastball.
Phillips steps up to the
Phillips swings through it for strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone.
Get up to 100 miles per hour on that sinker, so he doesn't have a fastball.
And that one got a piece of him.
Hit by pitch, bases loaded.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
So 2 down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Austin Martin. Swinging a foul straight back.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
2 outs, bases are full. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
I'm ready. Gotta lock in now. 1-2. Try to work this counter.
That's inside.
Get a ribby here. Ribby or walk. That's what we want, man.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it back with 2
strikes.
There. That misses the zone. 3-2 down. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a good pitch, man. In all honesty, that was a great pitch.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Randall Grichuk now. In there at the knees. Strike one. And ball one. A wind and a pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Connor Falefa. 1 up, 1 down.
Play for IKF. Tyler
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels.
Butler's a lot faster.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
Athletic guys in the outfield.
You want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The 0-2.
So it doesn't really matter where he's
and
at. He's just in the game.
It's a good take.
Preferably not at DH because that takes away from all his skill set. But at whatever
puts
position
it in the air out towards left center.
So yeah, this kind of showcases.
He gets there to make the play.
Right
a nice running grab. 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Inside.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Late swing fouled off.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first.
All right,
that
another routine
ends
play from Poisson. Gets the ground out right
back
there.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Gets him. You already know Hader will be warming up.
Barria.
Ready to make his.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. The pitch. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. That's out to center field.
Out there.
Hauls it in for the out. Robert Poisson up next for the A's.
Almost went yard.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one is lifted in the air.
We're able to see
there are 2 outs.
pitches, but he's doing a
Hey,
good
man,
job at
4
limiting
pitches,
us.
2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance
So I've
as
been
well.
really bad with Butler at the plate these last 2 games.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Swing at a slider
And the
that's
A's-
totally out the zone.
Bottom of the 8th, and now David Fletcher.
We're going to let
The wind
Aaron
of the
Nola get
pitch.
this bottom of the 8th here.
There's a strike.
Just so Hader's not exerting too much energy.
A little bit low.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Nola's
And a foul ball.
pitching pretty well here. He hasn't been having the greatest outing, so
And the righty deal.
while he is having one of his great pitching outs,
In the air,
I wanna
foul
reward
off
him,
first.
Give him a chance
Makes the grab, 1 away.
to stay in the game longer and
At
to
the
also
plate,
work on his
number
stamina,
9.
to keep his stamina up.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just off the inside edge.
I don't really want to work a walk here. Nola
2-0.
is getting a little tired here.
Bounced up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Trout in the box now. Takes strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Trout, man.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the 9th. Digging in for Oakland, Clark Elliott. Barria,
Elliott.
6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Panama.
Get a check swing there. That's how bad it's been for me and Clark Elliott at the plate.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Rengifo tracks it down for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Man. I guess that's just
Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate.
Them being rookies, I guess, maybe.
First offering misses the mark.
But I'm quite sure it maybe has something to do with our first base coaches.
Swung on, belted.
That's out here.
That one carried.
That's out of here.
Gone.
Let's go. The Soderstrom show.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add
That's
on.
his 6th.
It's 5-2.
He wasn't able to get
Chris,
it the
he's
first
homered
time,
in back-to-back
he didn't
games
leave this
now.
game without it.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing
Man,
locked
light
in.
Anaheim
He's
up.
looking pretty dangerous at the dish
Light
right now.
Anaheim up.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Lighting Anaheim up, man.
The 0-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got me again with the.
Oakland gets one on this homer. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show.
And Soderstrom is actually leading the team with homers. And I'm quite sure ribbies. We'll take a look at that at the end of the game, but
So bottom of the.
quite sure. All right, so Nola pitch very great. We're gonna put Josh Hader in.
Your attention, please.
Kind of close his game out. Really don't have to put him in, but why not? We need him to get all the reps he can. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Hader
This is
show.
a huge win to take this series on the road
Yeah, we
before
win the
heading
series.
back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are
Great
expecting
time,
a lot.
man.
And your final score,
What a time to be an
5-2.
ace.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious
Another
Athletics,
save on the books for Josh Hader. Win in the column for Aaron Nola. Homers for IKF and Tyler Soderstrom. 2 of the batters who have the highest averages on our team. So, man, this sucks right here. Already calling a dilemma, man. So as you can see, Ruiz has a shoulder tear, and he'll be out for about 1 or 2 months. Anything, it could be maybe a month. It could be closer to 2 months. So I mean, we won't have him for these next 2 months possibly. So that means that our quest to get to the Ricky Henderson numbers of stolen bases is in the hands of other players on our team right now. We'll have Brett Phillips in this spot. So it'll be in the hands of Brett Phillips and Lawrence Butler, everybody. We had good speed over here, but he was definitely one of those candidates that I was quite sure he would get to that point because it's almost impossible to throw him out. Unless you just have a very good arm, like maybe a Sean Murphy or someone, you're not getting out there. But we're able to win the series against the Angels, bump them down a little bit more, get closer to the top of the standings. I am bummed out about that, like honestly. Would love to have him part of this team. So let's take a look at some of our minors' performance. So Nick Allen is doing pretty good. Gray Cassinger, this is the guy we traded from the Astros, 26, not high potential. But I mean, to get him from Michael Brantley is not a bad deal if you ask me. Noah Miller, this is the guy we also got in our Austin Martin package. Max Schumann, he brings tons of different position to our team. So because we lost a guy like Reese to injury for a little bit, we're gonna bring up Schumann, give him that chance to be on the Oakland Athletics MLB roster, due to him just being able to give a lot of versatility. So that means that whoever was behind him in the order or his position is gonna have to step up on a AAA. I think what we're gonna do here, look to bring somebody up from the AA system, get him on the AAA system for now. Soriano is doing it. Like, this is our highest prospect if you haven't been up to date. His hitting stats are dropping a little bit. But A potential, he's already around a 60 overall. I'm not sure why he's probably having a tough go at the bat for now, but he will be on our MLB roster soon. And you know what? I think he actually is going to be the guy that we move to AAA. So, yep, we move him up to AAA. Obviously, AA would need somebody. So what we'll do is we'll bring one of these guys who haven't been able to play, move them to AA as a rental piece until we get our players back healthy. We'll make some adjustments to make sure everybody's there. So Elton Moyer, I think we got him from the Twins too in that trade. It's a 3-for-3 deal. Ken Townsend, our first pick the previous draft. He's doing all right, not too bad. If you look at his ERA, 4.2, not too bad. His first year. Looking at hopefully he can get up soon. Joey Estes doing his thing. He will be moving up soon. Look at his ERA. He may be ready to make that. I think he might be ready to make that jump up to AAA, to be honest. But I'm gonna give him a little more time down there. I don't want to rush him too much, but he is 22. I don't want to have players here that don't have to be here, especially when they're getting a little older, which he's not old, but in the AA standards, in my opinion, I don't really want to. Ideally, we don't want to have 25-year-olds there if they don't have to be there. I feel like they should be in the AAA level. So Dominique Soriano fits right into the AAA system. We throw him at left field. I'm about to switch his position with William Kim here. Move him up in the order so he can get great opportunities at bat. Not sure why Noah Miller is not starting here. But we're going to throw Noah Miller at the shortstop position. He is starting on the lefty side, so yeah, it's good to see. Let's look at our pitching rotation in a AAA system. Gunnar Hoglund, it's a guy that we can look to bring up soon. He is out of Florida. Salute to the hometown guy, but pitching pretty well. 2.8 ERA. Luis Morales, our top prospect of our farm system and our whole prospect system in general. He's the top prospect. Hogan Harris, I'm quite sure he is on the athletics team in real life. So if Ken Waldichuk struggles anymore, we'll be bringing him back up to give us that lefty balance. Dalton Jeffries, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with him. It's kind of stuck over here in the AAA system. We can move him up, but I'm not quite sure what to do with him yet. At this point, obviously it'll come to us at some point of this season. Jalen Nolan is a guy we traded for. I think we actually got him from the Twins. It was him I think we got from the Twins. So I'm going to go ahead and put Jeffries at the long relief role. Because that's kind of what we'll have him at more than likely. JT Jam will be a starter, but for now, I think we move JT Jen in that starting rotation, bring Miller to the long relief role. And that's all set for our minors. We moved up some players due to the injury that took place. Tragedy. But man, we are having some good results. 1.5 games back from the top. Obviously, they're probably the favorites to win, them and the Rangers, but for us to be at the third spot is definitely great. It means that we are over exceeding expectations, not only, but we're in good position to make a postseason run, which is the goal here. No back down at all. But man, this is it for this episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. As always, appreciate y'all, and I'm out.